Yeah.
But they clearly upgraded, right, from Drew Brees to go to Jameis Winston.
You know,
go long.
you say that sarcastically, but
I
what
mean,
Brees
no,
was
I mean
last
it.
year.
Yeah, I mean it.
Yeah, I mean, look, overall, obviously not. And I think there's things with losing Brees that they're going to find out that they've been doing for 15 years that they've taken for granted. And I'm sure there's little things popping up all over. Like they're changing how they do their protections and everything. Like Brees used to handle literally everything that happened. Now that stuff that's changing. So there's these little things, and I'm sure in the locker room and just different areas of the building, like having Brees in there and you pulling them out and you're like, oh wow, we got to worry about this now. And I'm sure those things come up. But look, the on field last year where Brees was, and it feels sacrilegious to say this, but I actually think that like both of these guys to some degree can elevate. Now, they didn't lose games last year because of Brees because he wasn't turning the ball over. And I'm sure Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill, there's going to be times where they lose games because of their quarterback this year. And that hasn't happened in 15 years. But look, they're going to be able to throw the ball down the field. They couldn't throw the ball down the field, and they haven't been able to since really. So I draw out all their plays that they run. In 16, they were still doing stuff down the field. And, you know, they're attempting corner outs 15 yards and out routes 18 yards depth. And in 16, like you saw Breeze's numbers just fall off a cliff on all those throws. By 17, these concepts that you're drawing out where there's go routes, they're just deep crossing routes now. And then by 18, they're coming in more. By 19, they're coming in more. So it was getting more and more condensed to where last year, if you measure how far the safeties were playing against them, the deepest safety was like 15 yards in 16. Last year, it was 13.2. And that 2 yards is a significant difference. If you're throwing a screen, your guy's starting six, you know, the safety's got 6 yards or 6 feet up to crash, or Mike Thomas was running his slant and it's a little bit more suffocated. So I think if you can spread that out, now Mike hits that slant, he's got 2 more yards of room to run. So I think all these little things that they can do will help them open up their offense, become a little bit more explosive, and just there'll be a little bit more room to breathe. And even their screens last year, like they had their lowest screen yardage. And you know how good this organization is on screens. It's been a hallmark of Peyton forever.